Today on our Leading Ladies series, I'd like you to meet a very inspirational and authentic lady. She's a motivation coach and teacher, founder of the Mindset Mojo, Denise J. Hart.
Hello, Denise, and thank you for coming to the show today.
Hi, Willie. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure, absolute pleasure. I'm glad to be featuring you. I've been wanting to feature a motivation coach, and your business is the Motivated Mindset Coach. So before we even start, I'd just like you to give the audience a little overview of who Denise J. Hart is and what motivated you to start your business.
Sure. I'm a multifaceted woman. I'm a mom. I've had a great career as a tenured college professor of theater, which really informed a lot of what I actually brought into my motivation mindset coaching business. I'm a breast cancer survivor. Going on. I've lost track of time, but I'm going on 8 years. 8 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That I am a breast cancer survivor. News. Yes, I am an eternal optimist. I like to say, a spiritual being, having a human experience. And what motivated me to create my business really stemmed from a couple of different things. I actually already mentioned one, certainly being diagnosed with breast cancer and then going through the recovery process. I was diagnosed in 2005 and spent 2006, the latter part of 2005, and then the early part of 2006 in recovery. However, in June of 2006, my mother then transitioned from breast cancer. So those two events were obviously very pivotal and significant events in my life, which really set me on course to re-examine my life. I was having a good life, a fairly good life, but it felt just a bit tepid, kind of lukewarm. And I knew that there was a deeper meaning for why I was here on the planet. And once I began to truly meditate and seek that answer, seek that solution to that inner yearning, the motivation mindset coaching practice and business was born.
Wow. It's so interesting, Denise. I've spoken to, many people at this point, and one of the common threads in the stories is always something that stops you in your tracks. And the tracks that the people are usually on are really tracks that society has basically set for you. You're supposed to do this, and then you're supposed to do that. It's like a recipe. And everybody goes into the recipe, but, they get into the train line, they take the train, but really, is everybody really fulfilled on the train that they're in? And at some point, something happens that stops the train on the track, and some people will stay on the train because they're fine with where they are. But then some people have an epiphany like you, and they realize, hey, I've been on this train, and like you said, it's been tepid, it's been lukewarm, for you. And it causes you to dig a little deeper to see what it is, what direction that you really want to go into, regardless of the recipes or the expectations of society, family, friends, etc.
Absolutely. I completely concur. I realized that what was happening within me, there were literally hundreds, if not thousands, of other women having these same feelings within my own, girlfriend inner circle, within my own family. And I began to just really dig in and say to myself, well, what is at work within me that has made me believe that some things are impossible? And part of that was a fear. Fear is that bugaboo that we all have to deal with. And I said, well, what is happening? What can I do where I can, what I call, kick fear to the curb and really rock my mindset mojo? Everybody who follows me on Twitter and Facebook know I am all about the mindset mojo. What can I do to shift my energy, shift my thoughts, so that I really can start to live the truth, which is whatever I desire is possible. Nothing is impossible unless we make it so. So I set out to be very frank with you, Willie, I set out really to just train myself. That's really all I was doing, was to train. I was my best case study. I wanted to train myself.
Right, you were your teacher and your own student.
I was.
Through that, you become, truly the things that you are impassioned about and you actually put into practice, you eventually can become an expert at it. And even if you weren't reaching out to start a business to help others, people, I wouldn't be surprised if you told me that this was so, that people actually ask you to assist them, to mentor them, to coach them through some things in their lives.
Sure. I have several students, because I've been a college professor. I have college students who I mentor, absolutely, deliberately mentor. And then, of course, I have students that I advise, which is also a form of mentorship. But then I have women who actually reach out to me because they didn't want to pay for my services, because they want that support, they want the coaching, and a lot of that involves a kind or a quality of mentoring. Absolutely.
All right. Well, we got off to a really good start. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of what you call the law of attraction that your business features, let's take a little break, and we'll be right back.